Well, I suppose it's about time I put an introductory video on cleanhonestgovernment.com, cleanhonestgov.com. It's about time I do an introductory video for the website cleanhonestgovernment.com or cleanhonestgov.com. They take you to the same place. The website will be paid at least up until about April-ish next year. After that, who knows? October 2nd, just a few days away this Thursday. D.C. and the president and their supposed cleanup of the homeless encampments takes place right where I'm at. October 2nd at 2 o'clock in the morning. Or, wrong, that was before. Takes place at 10 o'clock in the morning on October 2nd, this Thursday. Anyway, this is just to let you know that this website is intended to become, or the content of this website is intended to become, the United States American Civics textbook, teaching us the people how we are supposed to properly control the powers of our government with respect to how our votes are supposed to be counted, who's eligible to vote, what kind of powers we are even allowed contractually in accord with the Declaration to grant to our government, as well as a list of powers and grievances that we are supposed to prevent our government officers from actually exercising. I break down, I provide in the sources and resources page, I provide downloadable copies of the Declaration, the Articles of Confederation, the Definitive Treaty of Peace, the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution of the Confederate States of America, as well as John Locke, Second Treaty of Peace, and Emmerich de Vattel four-book volume of the Law of Nations. And then I dissect these resources, except for the dictionaries, of course. They also are available for download, digital format, from the 1600s through to the 1900s. I have a section of pages of constitutional conventions, of which one of them I propose a total rewrite, and I provide a rough draft of that copy. I have called it the 2020 Founding Charter and Constitution for the United States of America. The 2020 representing hindsight, from which we should have learned a lot of valuable lessons. There are projects and programs that, with the restructure of our government, will allow us to use the military for a lot more stuff than unconstitutional wars. Actually prohibiting the unconstitutional wars aspects of things and using them during peacetime to recover a lot quicker from natural disasters and that sort of thing. Restructuring the education. Anyway, the list is on the projects and programs, constitutional conventions, and then there's going through several civics quiz questions. I have only about 12 or 18 or whatever like that. I've got to go through them again and add more. I have gone through the United States American Civics quiz questions that they give to foreigners, of which a lot of that is propaganda and disinformation. But you kind of get the idea. This is the first of its kind, at least that I know about, because hardly anybody, if anybody other than me, is teaching United States American civics. Not post-King George III, which actually just continues King George III's rule. They do that in our government by the use of precedents that predate 1776. They do this by using British common law to justify many of their unconstitutional activities. And I address those along the way as I'm dissecting each of the charters, breaking them down and providing actual definitions for the words, for what they meant to the generation of the signing. So you can verify that I have done one, take the exact context from the words as they are used in the documents, then selected what I hope is the actual best definition from the list of available definitions based on the context of the way it was used in the document, and then applied modern activity and technology to those definitions to see if those definitions, as they are used in the Declaration and or Constitution and or Articles of Confederation, etc., actually cover some of our modern activity and technology. And you will be surprised, especially if you don't think the Constitution as it is written right now, this very moment, if you don't think that Constitution covers the internet, cell phones, and space devices that don't even exist as arms yet, you'll be surprised at the actual definitions and how those definitions include technology that didn't even exist at that time. Wish you the best. And from this moment on in this posting, I do not know exactly after October 2nd how available I am to continue updating the website and or the TikTok and YouTube. But such is life. I will try to hold the government accountable to the Constitution as best I can, whether it be alone or with other supporters. See you when I see you.